So, it begins. Dark were the skies and chill was the wind as the land was covered in a veil of malice. Across the hill did ride a dread army of the night, cloaked in mist and fog, prepared to rain down death and destruction upon the land. And the people cried out for a savior, a noble soul to save them from their impending demise. Just as it seemed all was lost, in strode a mighty hero, clad in shimmering metal from head to toe. Wielding a terrible broadsword, he did cleave his foes in twain, smashing their ranks asunder with a righteous fury. And when the day was done, and the enemy strewn across the fields in pieces, the people did turn to the warrior and say, "We shall name this day in your honor. Speak unto us your wisdom." Slowly the warrior turned to face the assembled crowd. Lifting his sword on high, he said but one word that day. One man, one murloc, one giant, angry badger. This is Blue Please. It begins now.
Yes, indeed, folks. Welcome to Blue Please right here on CynicalBrit.com with myself, Total Biscuit. Because, you know, we're going to have a shorter show tonight, so we're going to fit it all in very quickly. I don't really have to have a shorter show tonight. Don't stress out, ladies and gentlemen. Do not stress out. The length of the show should be fairly normal. Welcome to Blue Please, here on CynicalBrit.com with myself, Total Biscuit. The date today is the 9th of April, 2011. It is 1 minute past 8 in the British Isles, 1 minute past 9 Central European Time, and it's 1 minute past 4 on the east coast of the United States. A couple of weeks have gone past without Blue Please. Yes. We've just been busy, folks. We've just been busy. And I know the website's having tons of problems, so we don't have a lot of listeners tonight. That's okay. You can pick it up on the podcast. Looks like we're going to need a bigger boat. Every time I go live, the site crashes. That's kind of a problem, really. I was saying to my webmaster, well, see, we have a bit of a problem in that when trying to run a website, it's usually a good idea if it actually stays up. Now, as far as I'm aware, it's not a problem with the website, it's just the fact that we've outgrown our server. I've had the server for like a year, and it got progressively worse as we've gone along, so it looks like we're going to need a bigger boat. I'll see what I can do over the course of the next week, and we will see if we get a lot of people. Incidentally, if you've got friends that are confused and can't tune in, the live stream page is on a separate page now. Go to the top of the website, click shows, click live stream. That's where all the players are, and all that good stuff. Or you can use, if you so desire, your, kind of the same thing you've always wanted to do, really. And do you want to use the .pls files? You can. They should all work, really. Aside from that, that really is about it, is it not? I think so. What have I got coming in for the show today? Well, I've come up with a few things. Some people might be aware of a system called Call to Arms. Yes. You know what? They should actually change the name of that. Because, to me, it seems mostly like it's a system for proxy begging. You know, it really is. It's like, please, we need a tank. We need a tank. So I think they should rename it Call to Arms, spelled ALMS. Yes. If you want to know what arms is, it's a religious rite, which in general involves giving materially to another as an act of religious virtue, which is, in fact, exactly what they're having to do to the tanks. Yes, arms are given as charity to benefit the poor DPS. That's what it is, folks. It's what it is. Integrating Buddhism into my World of Warcraft, certainly a possibility. I'll be checking that out a little bit later on the show. Also, making WoW easier. There's been a blue post on this particular map. I understand and respect gaming masochism, says Bashiok. There might be drama involved in this. I'm going to check it out a little bit later on in the show. Also, why I have no interest in WoW and why I just can't play it. I don't know. I don't care about the game. I do care about the game. I don't care about playing the game. Is it okay to just be a casual spectator to the game? Is that alright? Plenty of people do it in other games, like StarCraft. Can I not just be a casual spectator to WoW? And I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I'm going to check it out a little bit later on the show. Well. We'll talk about it. So many dumb questions in the chat. I should stop thinking, look at it. Is the show live? Well, the clue is the speaking bit. Did he release video today? You can see it on the channel, you tards. Go to my channel. I've even made it even easier for you to see. Look at that. Look at those pretty pictures at the right-hand side. You see him. You see the little Deathwing. The little grin and the Aswad Daily number 57. You see the little Shoutcraft and the WTF is with the race thing. That means those are the latest videos. If you've watched those, then you are up to date. You know what? You can also subscribe to the channel. That will allow you to do that. God. Seriously. I keep telling myself, vocal minority, vocal minority, vocal minority. And then you say it 3 times and they appear in the mirror and ask you whether or not you've got a new video out or whether or not you'll be doing Minecraft. Oh. Sorry, that's the sound of me coughing up pure solidified hate. Oh my. And of course your chance to contribute to the show if you so desire and you're up to snuff. 'Tis the illusion of choice. Shattering your illusions of choice right here on Blue Please. You can email in at themurloc@gmail.com. That is themurloc@gmail.com. If you so desire. Sounds like a plan, does it not? Yes, I think it should, and it does. Email in a topic of your choice. If you are entering a topic that I actually give a damn about, then hey, I might actually cover it. And if it's rubbish, then I probably won't. Whatever the case, whatever the case. How about that covers it in terms of the WoW stuff? Aside from that, happy to announce that yes, Azeroth Daily is back on full steam right now. Got an episode out on Friday, and I have many production staff now helping me out, so I see no reason why the show won't go on. And don't worry, it's got nothing to do with the whole I have no interest in playing WoW right now. I don't need to be playing WoW in order to actually cover the game and make a news show about it. Don't worry, I've been doing the show for 6 years. Half of that time I ain't been subscribed to the damn game. And I've evidently been able to do it then, so there you go. Aside from that, other stuff coming up on the channel. If you're interested in the StarCraft 2 action, there should be some stuff from UGC, hopefully coming up in the next week. And also the IGN Pro League stuff. It will be in 2 weeks' time, starting over on the IGN page. There'll be a couple of casts on the channel to point you in the right direction, so don't worry about missing any of those. Aside from that, people ask me, are you doing any videos today? Is there any Magicka? Yes, I have videos with Magicka, with Yogscast, with Magicka Vietnam. Those are, well, one of those is going up today. Also, WTF is Dino D-Day. It's bad. Honest, it is. It's really awful. Yeah, so I'll be doing that. Also, if there is a show next Friday, it will be pre-recorded because I am going down to Birmingham for the Gadget Show NEC. If any of you happen to be there, by the way, on the Saturday and the Sunday, I'm going to stay for 2 days. We're going to be doing the Alienware stand, which will pretty much be a StarCraft 2 tournament. So we'll be hanging around there. Won't be on the Alienware stand because that will be dumb because we'll be right next to the players, but we'll be pretty close to it. Just follow the sound of my voice. I've been told I'm not allowed to yell. That really upsets me, actually. It's like, well, you might as well ask me not to cast. But I'm going to have to restrain myself somewhat. I can just go without sleep. That'll restrain me. But yeah, I'll be down there over the weekend. So if you happen to be at the Gadget Show Live and the NEC, then come and say hello. Should be having frequent breaks in between games, so I wouldn't be too concerned about that. And as regards to important stuff, I think that pretty much covers it. I don't think I'm flying out the country for the rest of the month. That would be nice. I'll tell you what, flying is a pain in the ass. I hate it. I absolutely despise it. I do not feel alright hurtling through the air inside a metal tube that technically is... It's too heavy. It shouldn't be flying. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I know, I'm well aware of the basic physics and science behind it, but I still don't like it. I really, really, really don't. It's like... That many tons of metal was not designed to fly. We are keeping it in the air via some kind of man-made sorcery, and I don't trust man-made sorcery. All manner of things can go wrong with magic, trust me. Just watch any episode of Magicka with me in the Yogscast, that'll tell you exactly how. But yeah, I don't like it. We had a nasty landing in Newcastle. We were all over the goddamn place. Roller coaster ride. Screw that! Thank you very much. I always feel so tired after I get back from actually travelling, which is the reason that I didn't get anything done on the Thursday when I came back. I wanted to maybe get a video out, but I was too exhausted. Because, of course, every time there's even a minor bump on the plane, my heart's going 2,000 beats per frickin' minute! Oh, God, I hate it. I used to be alright with flying, but there was this one trip over to the US that we hit a negative pressure area and the aircraft plummeted a couple of 1,000 feet. And stuff was falling out of the overhead bins and people were screaming. And I think I was in a Boeing 777 over the middle of the Atlantic, which is not an ideal place to go down. Thank you very frickin' much. Oh, God. And ever since then, I have been freaked the hell out by flying in every possible respect. And therein lies the problem, folks. So, yeah. There you go, there's my little flying story. Screw flying. Seriously. Anywhere, and I do mean anywhere, that I can avoid flying, yeah, would be nice. You know, it really, really would be nice. So, I think that if I go to Germany, which I probably will be going to for Gamescom, then I think I'm just going to take a boat. I don't care if it takes too long. You know what, I might just take a cross-country train. Let's get the Eurostar into France and then get a train into Germany. Why the hell not? I know it'll take me 5 times longer, maybe even 10 times longer. At least the damn thing isn't airborne. Seriously, humans were not designed to fly. If we were, they'd have given us bloody wings. Whatever the case, ladies and gentlemen. Flying. It's time for this.
Mail time.
That sounds like it's mail time. Here's the mail.
It never fails.
It makes me want to wag my tail.
When it comes,
I want to wail.
Mail time. Yes, sorry, that's the death metal version. Mail time. Oh, wow, okay, that's freaking out my Bose headphones right now. I think the battery's running out of those. That would not be good, actually. Bose headphones do not operate if they don't have a battery in it, so I'd suddenly be unable to monitor my voice. But if I suddenly get deafened and start screeching, that'll be the reason. I'll have to go and find another battery around here somewhere. Whatever the case, the first email comes in from Daniel Sering, a.k.a. Frostclaw of Sargeras US, and he has this to say. My guild was the first in the server to hit level 25. Now, to some, this might not seem like much, but we were extremely proud of ourselves for showing each other that we are a team and work well together. We decided to do the whole lot with screenshots of posting the achievement in trade chat. As soon as I linked the achievement, I was branded a troll and accused of linking fake achievements for bragging rights. People were bashing the guild for the next hour in trade chat. Mainly the people in the high-ranking guilds link their higher caliber achievements to saying that they don't brag and spam in trade chat when they get server first, la-di-da. They'll simply sit in Stormwind and show off their gear, titles, and mounts constantly. One member of my guild tried to defend us by simply saying, why is it a bad thing that we're proud of something we accomplished by working together and more of having fun doing it? Isn't that what the game's all about? I suddenly wonder if you have an opinion as to who is right or wrong on this. Are we proud of doing something that the higher end guilds didn't? Or are we simply bragging about shiny bits of code that we simply got before anyone else? Let me tell you this for a fact. This game lives on the competitive spirit of people. When that competitive spirit dies, so does the PvE and indeed PvP content in this entire goddamn game. That I can guarantee. For a fact. That is what will happen. And this is the problem that I've got with the reduction in difficulty in this whole let everybody see the content, is it's killing the competitive spirit of the game. Less and less and less people and guilds are actually interested in competition of any form. And the problem with that is, of course, that they lose their drive to succeed. Competition should exist in every single walk of life. Seriously, I'm a massive believer in competition. Whether or not it be, say, my video casting, for instance. Every time there's a competition for me, I drive my casting to get better than them, you know. I always have to be in a position where somebody is, I perceive to be better than me, or at least competitive with me, because that will make me work harder. Yeah, because I want to be the very best, like nobody ever was, blah, 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 and so forth, yes. Portable atrocities. So, to me, competition's so important in, say, the marketplace and capitalism and things like that. Just in the world in general, competition is what drives people forward. Even if they're only competing with themselves and their perception of themselves, you know, they challenge themselves to be better. And even in that situation, competition is important. It is competing with your own standards. You're competing with yourself to make yourself better than your current standards are. That's so good. You know, that's a really, really good thing indeed. Why would it not be? So, in the case of guild achievements and things like that, yes, getting to guild level 25 is pretty goddamn impressive. Why would it not be? Why would it not be? Explain that to me, folks. Explain it. Why, oh why, oh why is that not a good thing? I view that as a very good thing. I view that as vitally important. Hell, Trollface.jpg is level 24, I think, so we should be level 25 fairly soon. Problem is, our guys are just getting bored of the game, and we've been bleeding members, so is every guild on the goddamn server. It's so sad, but whatever the case. I think that you absolutely have the right to link an achievement. Hell, in a lot of these things, in like server first, there's an automatic announcement anyway. So, what's the problem? When people whine and complain there, it's sour freaking grapes, that's all it is. Oh, why can you... For God's sake, don't be ashamed of bragging about something you actually achieved. This is the thing. This is what you have to understand. You must be okay with doing stuff like that. You must be. Why would you not be? Why would you not be okay with showing off something that you have achieved? You've earned it. You've earned the right to say, hey, look at us, we are better than you guys. And people say, bragging, freaking crybaby, spineless, goddamn whiners, that's what they are. You don't know why they're crying, because they can't do it. They don't have the drive, they don't have the skill, they don't have the dedication, the teamwork, the logistics, the patience, the freaking will to succeed. That's the problem with them. That's the problem with people like that. Don't worry about them. Go to hell. You guys achieved something that actually takes quite a bit of work. Why should you not tell people about it? You know what? I'd tell them more, just because it upsets them. Seriously. Something I say a lot of the time is, there's only one thing I find more valuable than people genuinely enjoying my work. And that's the people that get consistently mad about my success. That makes me feel very warm inside. That should make you feel warm inside as well. People got mad because you're better than they are. Drink their frickin' tears. My name is Total Biscuit. I'll be right back after this. This is Will Rock, Axel's Bare Knuckle Blitz from the Streets of Rage soundtrack. Enjoy.